imagine that there's a type of male who tends to win dominance hierarchy contests and to emerge at the top. Well, that's the case. That is the case, and that's why you're the way you are. And so what's happened among human beings, this is so cool, is that human females are choosy maters. So about twice as many men fail in their reproductive efforts as females fail. Okay, but the men who succeed are more successful. So women are on average more successful, and men are on average more failures and more successful. And I'm talking strictly about reproduction here, although it generalizes to other areas, but I'm talking about reproduction. So how does it work exactly? Well, the women have a real problem with mate selection. It's like, who the hell are you going to have as a mate? And it's too complex to work out. So women in their genius don't. They let the men compete and then they peel from the top, acting out the assumption that the man who wins is the best man. And it's a good assumption, because if you have a bunch of men competing, especially if they're competing across competitions and someone pops up at the top, you can think, well, they may not be worth much, but they're better than anyone else at whatever it is that they're doing. And that makes men at the top of dominance hierarchies very attractive to women. And then the women accelerate that, so you can imagine they're more likely to reproduce. And so what happens is that the proclivity to emerge at the top of the set of dominance hierarchies becomes inbuilt into the biology across time. And the women exaggerate that by differentially allowing the men to reproduce. And that's also why they're Mother Nature. They really are Mother Nature. It's not just a metaphor. And so then the representation and the biology start to tangle together. And that's like, well, that's the difference between a meme and an archetype. Right? A meme is this idea that propagates itself, but an archetype is an idea that has propagated itself across such a massive span of time that it's actually shaped the course of evolution itself.